In the history of monarchies, power was passed by blood. The king dies and the prince ascends. We are told that in modern republics, this system is dead. We are told that the ballot box is the ultimate decider of power. But look closer at the African continent in 2025. A new pattern is emerging. From the oil fields of the equator to the deserts of the north, a quiet transition is underway. It is the rise of the Red Princes, men born into presidential power, groomed in the barracks, and positioned to inherit the throne. We recently saw how dangerous this game can be. In Gabon, Nureddin Bongo was the heir apparent until the military decided they had had enough. He went from the palace to a prison cell overnight. But for the 10 men on our list today, that risk is just part of the game. Some are generals commanding armies, others are spy chiefs who hold the keys to the dungeons, and some are billionaires who treat the national treasury like a personal ATM. Who are they? What is their strategy? And most importantly, who is actually going to succeed? Welcome to Untold Africa. Let's count down the top 10 most powerful sons of African presidents. We kick off our countdown at number 10 with the most media-savvy figure on the list, Duduzane Zuma. He is the son of the former President Jacob Zuma, but don't let the former title fool you. Duduzane represents a new archetype, the pop star politician. While other sons on this list rely on tanks and guns, Duduzane relies on swag. In the chaotic landscape of South African politics following the 2024 elections, he has positioned himself as a voice for the youth, wealthy, approachable, and defiant. Critics dismiss him as a product of state capture, but his strategy is long-term. He is building a brand that survives scandal. He knows that in the age of social media, being famous is almost as powerful as being elected. He is a long shot for the presidency, but he is a kingmaker in the waiting. Number 9 is a man who shouldn't technically exist politically, Saif al-Islam Gaddafi. More than a decade after his father, Muammar Gaddafi, was brutally killed, Saif is not only alive, he is a political force. Libya remains fractured between East and West. In this chaos, Saif has re-emerged as a symbol of a lost era. To his supporters, he represents the stability of the Jamahiriya days. To the West and the ICC, he is a war criminal. Why is he on this list? Because he plays the waiting game. He rarely speaks. He moves in the shadows of the southern deserts, protected by tribal loyalties that no militia can break. He is betting that, eventually, the Libyan people will become so exhausted by war that they will turn back to the name they know. He is the ghost haunting the ruins of the Republic. Number 8 takes us to the cleanest streets in Africa, Kigali, Rwanda. Meet Ian Kagame. If you're looking for loud rallies and flashy cars, look elsewhere. Ian is the definition of the professional. Ian is a graduate of the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst in the UK, the same academy that trained Prince William. Recently commissioned into the Rwandan Presidential Guard, he is now responsible for the physical safety of his father, President Paul Kagame. In Rwanda, the military is the backbone of the state. By placing his son deep within the security apparatus, President Kagame is ensuring that the keys to the kingdom stay in trusted hands. Ian is quiet. He is disciplined. He is the break glass in case of emergency option. If the political order is ever threatened, Ian is the steel wall that protects the legacy. If Ian Kagame is low profile, number 7 is a phantom, Abraham Isaias Afwerki of Eritrea. We are entering the Hermit Kingdom, a place where information goes to die. Abraham does not give interviews. He does not have a Twitter account, but intelligence reports confirm he has been accompanying his father President Isaias Afwerki on high-level secret visits to China and the Gulf states. This is the classic apprenticeship in the dark. Eritrea has no elections and no constitution to speak of. Power here is absolute. By integrating Abraham into the security and intelligence networks, his father is signaling that the transition, when it comes, will not be democratic, it will be dynastic. Abraham is the silence before the storm. At number 6, we head to the heavyweights of North Africa, Egypt. This is Mahmoud el-Sisi. While his father, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, is the face of the nation, Mahmoud is the eyes and ears. Mahmoud is a brigadier general and holds a senior position in the General Intelligence Service, GIS. In Egypt, the GIS is not just a spy agency, it is a power broker that influences media, politics, and foreign policy. Number 5 brings us to the money. Meet Kiki the Oil Man, Dennis Crystal Sassou Nguesso. In the Republic of the Congo, oil is everything, and for years, Kiki held the tap. He is the gatekeeper. If you want to do business in Brazzaville, you go through him. But he isn't just a businessman anymore, he is building a political base. He distributes aid through his foundation, effectively buying loyalty one bag of rice at a time. He is positioning himself as the polished, modern face of a regime that has been in power for decades. He is the proof that in politics, money talks louder than policy. If you're enjoying this deep dive, take a moment to hit the like button and subscribe to Untold Africa. It helps us bring you more stories like this. Thank you. Number 4 is the biggest mystery in Central Africa, Frank Biya. His father, Paul Biya, is over 90 years old, the oldest head of state in the world. The clock is ticking and everyone is looking at Frank. For 30 years, Frank was just a businessman dealing in timber and finance. He avoided politics. But in 2024 and 2025, the Frankists movement has grown louder, plastering his face on billboards. Frank hasn't said yes, but he hasn't said no. This is the reluctant savior strategy. By staying silent, he stays clean. He lets his supporters do the shouting for him. The establishment sees him as the only safe option to prevent a military coup when his father passes. He is the safety valve for a system under pressure. Number 3 is the most flamboyant man on this list, Teodoro Nguema Obiang Mange, known as Teodorin. He is the vice president of Equatorial Guinea. Teodorin is famous for his supercars and his lawsuits in Paris. But look at what he is doing in 2025. He is running the country's defense. He is, ironically, heading the Anti-Corruption Commission. He is effectively the co-president. He represents the total capture model. He doesn't need to win an election. The system is built for him. He has survived international pressure and internal plots. He is proof that if you have enough oil money, you can play by your own rules. Number 2 is the wildest card in East Africa, General Muhoozi Kainerugaba of Uganda. He has stripped away all subtlety. One day he tweets that he will conquer Nairobi, the next he deletes it. He launched the MK movement, then rebranded it to the Patriotic League of Uganda, PLU. In 2024, his father appointed him Chief of Defense Forces, the top job in the military. Muhoozi creates diplomatic headaches, but he captures the attention of the youth. He is impatient. The dynamic between him and his father is a complex dance of power. He has the army, he has the PLU, and he has the ambition. He is not asking for the presidency, he is demanding it. And finally, at number 1, the man who holds the crown, Mohamed Idris Déby Itno of Chad. He is the only one on this list who has crossed the finish line. When his father was killed in battle in 2021, Mohamed seized control. He suspended the constitution, he ruled by decree. In May 2024, he won an election that solidified his transition from general to president. He navigated rebellions, internal family feuds, and international pressure to emerge victorious. He is the blueprint. He showed every other son on this list that when the moment of succession comes, you don't wait for permission, you take it. He is the most powerful because he is no longer a prince, he is the king. These are the heirs of Africa. From the spy dens of Cairo to the barracks of Kampala, the next generation is already here. I want to know your thoughts. Is this stability, or is it a monarchy in disguise? And which of these sons do you think will fail to take the throne? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button and subscribe to Untold Africa, then check out the video appearing on your screen for another deep dive into Africa's hidden powers. I'll see you in the next one.